Nation to nation, all the world must come together. Face the problems that we see, then maybe somehow we can work it out. I asked my neighbor for a favor, she said later. What's become of all the people? Have we lost love? What it's all about? I have to find my peace, cause no one seems to let me be. False prophets cry of doom, what are the possibilities? I told my brother there'll be problems, times and tears for fears, but we must live each day like it's the last. Go with it, jam! It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't too much, it ain't too much for me to jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me. The world keeps changing, rearranging minds and thoughts, predictions. Fly of doom, the baby boom has come of age, we'll work it out. I told my brother, don't you ask me for no favors. I'm conditioned by the system, don't you preach to me, don't scream and shout. She prays to God, to Buddha, then she sings a Talmud song. Confusions contradict the self, do we know right from wrong? I just want you to recognize me in the temple. You can't hurt me, I found peace within myself. Go with it, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't too much, it ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't too much, it ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. Ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me. Jam, jam, here comes the man. Hot damn big boy stand, moving up a hand. Make a fucking track to my man, Michael Jackson. Smooth criminal, that's the man. Mike still relax, mingle into the jungle. Bum rush the door, 3 4s in a bundle. Execute the plan first, cool like a band. Got with Janet, then with Guy, now with Michael, cause it ain't hard to jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't too much, it ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't too much. It ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me. It ain't hard for me to jam. It ain't hard for me to jam. It ain't that 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 hard for me to jam. Jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't too much. It ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me now, jam. It ain't too much stuff, jam. It ain't, don't you? It ain't too much for me.